Hi, everybody. I am going to read our globalization reading out loud. Okay, this grid should look just like your worksheet. So, as you are reading, you are completing the diagram with elements of culture. So, what is culture? Culture is a way of life of a group of people who share similar beliefs and customs. Some of the shared cultural elements include language, religion, history, daily life, arts, and government. So, those are all things that you can put into this elements of culture right here. Social groups. Scientists study culture by looking at different groups in society, such as the young and the old, males and females. In all culture, a family is the most important social group. Another type of group is an ethnic group. People in an ethnic group share language, history, religion, and physical traits. And like we said, it's not always physical traits. Language, religion, history, daily life, and arts. Sharing a language unifies people in a culture. A language can be spoken in different ways, however. A dialect is a local form of a language with unique vocabulary and pronunciation. More than 2,000 languages are spoken throughout the world. 5 major religions and hundreds of other religions are practiced on Earth. Religious beliefs help people answer questions about life's meaning. A shared history also helps a culture define what is important. Cultures may vary in types of food that people eat, the clothing they wear, the types of homes they build. In addition, music, painting, and other art reflects what a culture thinks is beautiful and meaningful. So any of those things can go into elements of culture: music, painting, art, homes, okay? Government and economy. Governments create rules so people can live together without conflict. In a democracy, the government is limited and people hold power. A dictatorship is a type of unlimited government in which a leader or dictator rules a country, often by force. A government in which a king or queen inherits power is called a monarchy. Monarchs at one time had unlimited power. Today, most monarchs are constitutional or share power with elected officials. A country's economy includes the ways people earn a living, use resources, and trade with other countries. If an economy is successful, most of the people have a good quality of life. Cultural changes over time. These changes can result in technological improvements or from influence of other cultures. Inventions and technology. After 8000 BC, people learned to farm and began to settle in one place. Historians call this change the agricultural revolution. It allowed people to create civilizations or highly developed cultures. So more than just surviving, we had a lot of reading and language and art and dance. In the 1700s, countries began to change from farming societies to industrialized societies. They used machines to make goods. More recently, computers and other inventions have changed the way people work and communicate. Medical technology has led people to living longer. These advancements have caused culture to change. Cultural diffusion. Influences from other cultures can spark cultural change. Ideas, language, and customs are spread from one group to another through cultural diffusion. People have been exposed to other cultures through trade, migration, and conquest. Today, the internet, television, and movies spread cultural ideas faster than ever. And we talked about social media being part of that too. Geographers divide the world into physical regions and into culture regions. A culture region is an area made up of several countries that share cultural traits. Culture region. The countries within a culture region usually have similar languages, histories, and ethnic groups. They also tend to share the same religion and form of government. For example, Canada and the United States make a culture region. Global culture. Increased communication has torn down barriers between culture regions. The result is globalization, or a worldwide culture. A key feature of globalization is an interdependent economy. Countries now depend on one another for resources and markets. Okay? You are going to go and find your globalization worksheet. It's in that same folder. The elements of culture. So this is going to be food, language, clothing, art, all the pieces that make up culture we talked about. You're going to talk about 4 ways that culture spreads. Okay? So we talked about that here. Cultural diffusion, trade, migration, conquest, internet, TV, movies. You're going to determine cause and effect. Why is globalization occurring? So you're going to come down here and reread about globalization. Why is it happening? And then this last piece is all about you. You're going to tell me about what social groups you're a part of and what a social group is. There's a reminder of what those terms mean right in here.